plan with me. If you're new to my channel, I'm Bashi and I'm an artist. This month's video is a little shorter than usual since I couldn't spend much time on designing my journal, but I wanted to create something aesthetic, so I decided to recreate one of my favorite themes that I did on my journal on 2020. It turned out so cute and super aesthetic. I'm really happy with how it turned out and can't wait for you guys to see it. This month I used calligraphy for the title. It's my favorite style, but I haven't used it in ages, and also I added some washi tapes as well, the classic finishing touch to the title. I went with a simple brown color paper to design the entire theme. To give it a rustic look, I ripped the brown paper and pressed it with my fingers to add a bit of wrinkled texture. The texture really brings the theme to life, making it feel so cozy and vintage. And lastly, in the title page, I added something not familiar to you guys, my growth trackers. It's been over a year since I last included them, and I felt it's better to track my progress again. Since I'd posting on YouTube for a while, the growth trackers kinda disappeared from my journal, but now they're back. Let's see how much progress I make this month. As always, right next to my title page, I've got my monthly quote page. For this month, I went with one of my favorite quotes by Coco Chanel. Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. I think it's the perfect reminder for November. Simple, true, and so inspiring. Then we have the monthly calendar layout on the next page. Nothing too fancy here, just my usual design that I use every month. For the calendar layout, I went for a more relaxed look and didn't even use a ruler for this time. I wanted it to feel a bit more casual and organic. And honestly, I think it adds a nice touch to the theme. It's perfectly imperfect and I love that. This time I added a small section at the bottom of the page for video ideas. I'm thinking of branching out a little and maybe trying some new kind of videos. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me create something different. Flipping over to the next page, we have my trackers. I usually stick with just a mood tracker, but this month I decided to add a habit tracker as well. I used calligraphy for the titles again because I feel it adds a nice cohesive touch to the overall look. For the habit tracker, I went with a mini calendar style where each habit has a small grid with square for each day of the month. There are a couple of habits that I want to stay consistent with this month, and each time I complete one, I'll color in that day's square. It's such a simple but rewarding way to visually see how I'm doing with each goal. By the end of the month, I'll have a clear idea where I stayed on track and where I might need a little more focus on next month. This whole spread is all about progress and self-reflection, so I'm really looking forward to keeping it updated. Next up, I usually include a quote page here, but this month I switched it up with a brain dump page. I kept the same brown paper and washi tape theme to give that cozy vintage vibe. I thought a brain dump would be super useful as we get closer to the end of the year. A place to jot down ideas, random thoughts, and anything that comes to mind. It's perfect for those busy days when my brain is all over the place. Lastly, I have my weekly spread. I added a piece of brown paper for each day and then wrote the names of the days on top of each piece. It adds this really nice layered effect that's simple but ties the whole spread together. This setup just feels so warm and functional, and I'm really excited to use it for the week ahead. And that's my November setup. I hope you enjoyed seeing each page and hearing a bit about the design process. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Wishing you all a beautiful November filled with creativity and good vibes. Until next time, happy journaling.